London Metal Exchange is falling off from a 2-week high today as there are worries over the demand as inventories are continuing to increase worldwide, and the premiums for copper into top consumer China is falling. If we look at the current benchmark copper price, the 3 months contract is losing about 1.5%. We are trading now below 9,000. We are at 8,898 on the 3 months price. And the metal touched his highest price since March 23 at $9,104 on the previous session. So definitely today a price correction in copper. Also the inventories of copper in the LME registered warehouses have surged to 150,325 tons compared to only 74,000 tons we had at the end of February. So inventories have more than doubled within a month's time. But the stocks have also climbed elsewhere. They have doubled since the lows in February, and that is definitely not a good sign in supporting the narrative around any immediate deficit. That's what also an ING analyst said. They had been likely producer selling interests. That means where metal producers are taking advantage of spikes in prices to hedge selling their output in advance. But also here the premium prices have definitely changed. The copper premium in China is at its lowest since November. We are at $54 a ton, pointing to a weakening demand for imports into China. And this premium reflects the amount that buyers are definitely willing to pay on top of the LME copper price for a physical delivery. But the analysts are saying that the demand should be seasonally stronger in the second quarter. So that is definitely a good sign. If we look at the spreads between cash and 3 months, we are right now at a backwardation of about $6.50 compared to a high we saw of $92 in February, when the stocks, of course, were much more lower. Regarding positioning, investors' interest in copper has waned, with the net long position in the LME copper down to 22% of the open interest from 62% at the end of February. So that is also definitely a big difference. If we have a small look at the other metal prices on the LME, we can see aluminium is almost unchanged, trading at $2,255. Zinc is losing about 0.4%, trading at $2,880 a ton. Nickel is losing the same, about 0.4% minus, trading at $16,655. Tin is also losing about 1/3%, trading at $25,920, while the only metal being up today is lead. Lead is slightly up, trading at $1,973, the 3 months contract. So definitely a price correction today, which is definitely being led by the copper prices and by the copper situation. Having a small look on the currency side, we can see that the euro against the dollar is holding ground pretty good above 118 and even targeting 119. We are right now at 118.80. So that's definitely a good sign for the euro, which means that the US dollar index has also lost some ground. As we said before, it's quite a short week. There is not too much data coming out on the economic calendar. Trading activities are quite good, but definitely lower than yesterday. About 8,000 lots of copper traded so far, and about 5,500 lots of aluminium.